After watching Legacies of Fort Hill, what really struck me was the part of the video that mentioned the use of prisoner labor to build some of Clemson's campus. The racist history of Clemson extends farther than just the slave labor and forced integration. The racist history of Clemson includes the coerced labor performed by prisoners as they were considered slaves of the state. Wade Foster was arrested at 13 for stealing $6 worth of clothing from a white woman and was sentenced to 6 months of hard labor at Clemson, showing the disconnect between the crime and punishment. The conditions for these laborers were probably more inhumane than the conditions for the slaves, and food was scarce since the university was in financial trouble and the prisoners were only as valuable as their labor. The Strom Thurmond Institute now stands where the slaves and convicts housing once did, an irony that shows not only the institutional acceptance of the injustice, but also serves as a lasting tribute to the oppressors. We perpetuate this injustice when we fail to attribute the beauty of Clemson to those who actually built it.
So be it if it's uncomfortable to bear those stripes. See them. Because it's not uncomfortable to reap the benefits of the labor that went into building the buildings, attending the land, but very much so knowing the buildings and the land are stained with years upon years of the blood, sweat, and tears of slaves and sharecroppers and so-called criminals who were lent to the institution to do the work that needed doing. Solid orange, they say. And I say the tiger cannot survive without its stripes. We cannot ignore the troubling history that brought us to this, our glorious institution, with its memorials and monuments to honorable men, and call ourselves a family.